Greetings, travelers. Dark Souls is a video game. Some would say it's the only good video game. These people are obviously correct. It was the first game to have both dark and soul. It is also the first game that was ever difficult, because if game hard, it Dark Soul. Battletoads isn't real, neither is Contra or Ninja Gaiden. Damn, he thick. Remember that lily pad level in Super Mario Sunshine? That's Dark Souls. It was also the first game to completely rip off Berserk and was made by a man copying the last name of anime itself. I also play Dark Souls. This is because it's the game that I play after having a bad day, only about 6 days a week at this point. The real way to play this game is in the Prepare to Die edition, because I don't know what remastered means. This is the kind of game that you would play in your living room when you're younger, and your parents walk by and watch you die to the same enemy over and over again and ask, "Hey, are you having fun?" Yeah. Why play a game that's gonna fuck me up every time? It's simple, really, because I already know this game is going to make me experience pain and misery, unlike other games that present themselves as easygoing but are actually, secretly, the most hardcore gaming experience known to mankind. Dark Souls tells me that it's going to punch me in the nuts and that I'm going to enjoy it. Then it kicks me in the shin, and I learn that I'm into that instead. This way, whatever troubles I go through on a daily basis, from having to figure out how to place an order at an understaffed restaurant without seeming like a psychopath, seem like a minor inconvenience. Some people deserve happiness. I am not some people. Dark Souls fulfills a certain desire within my primal ape-like brain to do something over and over again until I eventually succeed, something that since I used to play many musical instruments is a pain that I understand far too well. Although, at the same time, this immense frustration usually reminds me of my own shortcomings that I have to fight against on a daily basis. This is when I remember that Dark Souls has turned me into a sicko. Someone who will eventually find a way to beat a boss fight in a video game no matter how stupid or ridiculous they make it. Some people describe these games as fair, but that's not entirely accurate. I would say it's about 80% fair and 20% fucking bullshit. And it's the bullshit that separates the sane from the insane. Do you enjoy slipping off of crystal or slipping off of invisible crystal? Or walking around the dark with a bunch of cliffs where if you fuck up you're just gonna die? How about Bed of Chaos? You don't complete the second half of Dark Souls because it's well designed or finished. You do it so that you can complain about how bad it is. And in this awful back half of Dark Souls is where you can only laugh at the absurdity, chuckle at the fact that they had the audacity to program this, and simultaneously feel yourself being drawn into the raw and unrefined nature of the game. While the back half is the reason for my hairline thinning, it is also the reason why this game is infamous. Still, this game plays by a set of rules, and these rules might not make sense or even be in your favor, but there is a set of rules, and the bosses are merely the enforcers of said rules, and we are all but humble peasants. Figuring out how to bend the rules in your favor, though, is what this game will actually make you do. The real problem with games like Dark Souls is that there is no true game over. Dying only puts me back at the checkpoint. Yeah, you lose all your souls, but that might as well be nothing to begin with. This means that the only way you can truly lose is by giving up. The worst kind of video game. Because even when you hit a wave of complete fucking garbage, the only thing this game will say is, "Yeah? What are you gonna do about it, pussy?" And this annoys me because I know that I can beat it. It constantly taunts me in my dreams knowing that the only way the game ends is if I decide I no longer want to play it. And this would make me the loser and Miyazaki the winner. And I can't let that happen. Then I realized that the plot of the game is about the power of the Dark Soul, which makes it so that you can never truly die, and the reason why the old gods hate the Dark Soul is that it means whoever wields it will eventually withstand all the bullshit of time and come out on top no matter what. So by playing the game and struggling and eventually beating it, Miyazaki wins anyways. The other problem with Dark Souls is that it's easy for you to suck ass at it at first. So let me give you some of the cheat codes that no veteran player wants to tell you. First, you want to play the game with your monitor turned on. Also, always start with the master key as your starting gift. All the other ones are useless by comparison. Don't fight the asylum demon immediately and go through the door instead, and fight him later after getting your starting weapon. The first place that you should go after getting to Firelink Shrine is Undeadburg, not the stupid fucking catacombs, you dummy. Upgrade your weapon of choice to +5 as soon as possible. Don't put any points into resistance because that's a fake stat. Just put it into HP if you're scared. And from there, look up some decent weapons and decide that you're going to use the Great Club and go full strength. Because it's fun, and not because it's optimal. And if you do all of that, you're only going to hit 100% of the beginner traps in this game and have a certain amount of fun. It's also the only good video game ever made. Now let's get out there and continue to gatekeep Dark Souls even more.